Ladies and gentlemen, g'day, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Economics Mate, and this is indeed WoT Blitz. Now, my absence from the game for quite some time has really made me realise how much of Blitz I have missed. Like, dude, I didn't realise T10 had so many broke tanks. Like, seriously, what was Wargaming thinking? So today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 3 most OP T10 tanks at the moment, and I guarantee you they're going to be nerfed very, very soon. So let's get right into it. Starting at number 1 is the WZ-113 GFT. So this tank I've had for quite a while now, and it's been a pretty good tank overall over the years. It's had decent frontal armor, it's got a nice gun. It is, however, it's very big, or should I say very tall, but also very girthy. It does have a lot of weak spots, sort of on the side, and it has very, very weak rear armor. But it's always been a decent tank. Then playing it now, I'm thinking to myself, holy moly, this thing is insane. I mean, I'm getting damage that I would never, ever assume I could ever get before. And not only that, I'm bouncing shots left, right, and center. My damage output is insane. The pen is fantastic. It's got great mobility for what it is. It's got decent gun depression. Like, the thing has an amazing all-rounder sort of feel to it, which makes it broken in my opinion. It's basically the best T10 tank destroyer in the game at the moment. Hands down. It's the best T10 tank destroyer. Hands down. And I guarantee you this will be... it's going to get nerfed. It's going to get nerfed. There's no way Wargaming will allow this to stay in the game as it is like this. It just won't. Just think a few years back when they buffed the Black Prince. And then all of a sudden, the Black Prince went from being the Black Wince to the Black Prince again. Like, this thing was insane. It had a ridiculous reload. It had, coupled with the decent armor that it had, and the fact that it had, you know, decent mobility, people were just absolutely wrecking every single tank left, right, and center at T7 with its insane DPM. And then, of course, Wargaming decided, oh, you know what, let's nerf this tank now a little bit because it's way too cooked. And I believe that's what's going to happen to the WZ-113 GFT. It's crazy, dude. Like, honestly, I'm not here to bore you with the stats or anything. I'm just saying, get yourself into this tank and play it. Like, honestly, play it before they nerf it, because you probably won't get another opportunity to play it in its current state. It's crazy how good it is at the moment. It is very much a relevant tank destroyer. It's been sort of on the back burner for quite a while. Nowadays, the Object 268 is the one that's in the back burner, considering it used to be very, very good back in the day. And now the Chinese tank destroyer is the one to get, and it's the one to research. So play it with your life, because Wargaming is going to nerf it, I guarantee. Now, coming in number 2 is, of course, the Châtillon 25T. This thing is insane. For a light tank that has a auto reloader, that has like almost 350 damage per shot, right? And on top of that, it has a view range that can basically spot heavy tanks from the spawn. It's insane. The spotting range on the Châtillon is insane. What was Wargaming thinking by giving this light tank the most cracked and broken view range of any tank in the game? Like, it's insane how good it is. And because it is a light tank, it has fantastic camera rating, which means you won't be spotted when you spot every single other tank such a far distance away. Don't forget, in Blitz, most maps are no bigger than 500 meters in length, right? As figuratively speaking. Especially not the smaller maps. Basically every smaller map, or every small map is like 500 meters, like, long from spawn to spawn, right? And this Châtillon is spotting tanks that are just leaving the spawn. It's crazy. And it's insane, the mobility, coupled with the bloody autoloader, coupled with the crazy DPM that it has because of the 350 alpha per shot. Like, this thing is crazy. It's insane. And I freaking love it. It's a tank that, if you want a light tank at T10, this is the one that you play. Again, I'm not here to bore you with statistics. You want to listen to statistics, go watch Droodles, go watch Meadsy, right? Go watch those other YouTubers out there who are reviewing these tanks. I'm just here to tell you, play these tanks. Play the WoT Châtillon. If you haven't researched it already, research it now, because I guarantee you it is going to be nerfed. Just do it. Trust me, you're not going to regret it. It is crazy how good this tank is. And then we come to the final one. The WZ-115. Right? WZ-111 5G. Or 5A, sorry. The WZ-111 5A is, in my opinion, one of the best tier 10 heavy tanks at the moment. Now, I've made another video where I talk about different heavy tanks and what's the best heavy tanks to play as a beginner. The WZ-111 5A is awesome. It is a great collector tank. If there was one collector tank that you would have to buy, it would be that one. It's a great tank. It is incredible. It has amazing mobility, it has a great gun, it has great penetration. It's much lower than an IS-7, even though it's sort of, the armor profile is very similar to an IS-7, but it has a smaller weak plate. It doesn't have as much armor as the IS-7 on its turret and its frontal armor, right? But it's almost as effective. And it's a great all-rounder. For a heavy tank, it's fantastic all-round, right? And it's just, it's perfect. It's one of the reasons why it's one of Droodles' favourite tanks. It's actually Droodles' favourite tank. It's his favourite tank to play. Ultimately, right? He's said it multiple times in different videos, right? I think there was a couple other YouTubers as well that have mentioned how good of a tank it is and how they love this tank. And I'm one of those people, right? I think Bushka's mentioned a few times as well that he absolutely loves the tier 10 Chinese heavy collector tank. It's a great tank to play. And right now, it's cooking. It's cooking. Let me tell you, it is cooking. So if you have an opportunity to buy this tank, or perhaps to win it in a crate or something for dirt cheap, I suggest you take it out and you play it, because you will absolutely adore it. Anyway, guys, that's a short video. I just wanted to give you a brief rundown of what T10 is like at the moment. I'm going to also post another video, talk about the top 3 Tier 10 tanks that you shouldn't buy and you shouldn't play, because they're just, like, they're basically irrelevant at this point. So stick around for that. Anyway, I'm going to head off. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think are the top 3 most broken tanks at T10 at the moment. Take care, everyone. Peace in the Middle East. I love you all. And as always, got to make sure you study economics. Cheers, fellas.
Right. I will catch you soon. Thank you all very, very much for watching. Bye-bye. Bye.